Introduction to Economics, Roots of Economic Way of Thinking, Part 14, adapted from my college notes taken a couple of years ago, presented by Doug Bainbridge. Efficiency and inefficiency. Gains from trade are maximized, TV minus TC, that is, total value minus total cost. If this difference is maximized, then the case is efficient. Below we have a standard efficient supply and demand curve showing where the area set up by A, points B, point C, point O is what's known as the total value, or TV. The area set up by O, D, B, and C equals the total cost, or sometimes just called TC for short. The area shown by A, B, D is the gains from trade. The area shown as A, B, P is the consumer surplus, or the consumer gains from trade. The area shown by P, B, D is the producer surplus, or the gains producers realize from trade. P, or price, equals the marginal value in the consumer's version of the world here. The price equals the marginal cost in terms of the producer. The equilibrium price is where marginal value equals marginal cost. We can see that happens here at point B. Just to note, see where there's quantity X shown at the bottom of the graph. At that point, along that line, the marginal value is exceeded by the cost. Efficiency and inefficiency continued. Now I will show a case where the situation is inefficient. And this draws from price ceiling on oil prices in the 70s. Specifically, this will have a price ceiling at 65 cents, where the price is held by government to 65 cents. We show here where initially the supply is the lower supply line that shows the equilibrium price to be 65 cents. But due to the supply decrease caused by the Iranian Revolution in the 1970s, that supply line goes down. Essentially, supply decreases as depicted by that line that moves up. So now the new equilibrium price, due to the Iranian Revolution, is point F. But at that time, the government agency, the Federal Energy Administration specifically, which was a United States government organization created in 1974 to address the 1970s energy crisis, and specifically the 1973 oil crisis, decided that we would keep prices at 65 cents. Let's look at what that may have resulted in. First, there is an excess demand for gasoline at 65 cents now. Points B, F, and C outline lost gains from trade. That is the gray area. Points A, points B, points G, F, E, A, standing for the Federal Energy Administration, and points O, lower left-hand corner, equals the total value. Expenditures equals 65 cents, points C, point G, F, E, A, and point O. Consumer surplus equals point A, point B, point C, and the point designated by 65 cents. Points 65 cents, C, and D, the little blue triangle, that's what goes to the oil companies. Level E shows the marginal value of the last gallon of gas, which is $1.25 in this case. Points E, B, C, and 65 cents is lost, also because people have to wait in lines. But in time, people don't wait in lines. They find other ways to use their time. This staying in line is dissipation or waste, sometimes called dissipation of rents. Conclusion. Allowing market forces to proceed would have consumers pay more for gasoline and would not include lines at the gas pump per this analysis. This is a very introductory look at the subject, and I hope it inspires more in-depth research. Thank you for taking the time to look at this, and have a great day.